Hey guys, it's Kansas Kid. I wanted to touch base with you on a few things um, that I've been seeing and kind of watching, following in the community. So I was just watching SMC's video about why he's staying on YouTube, and I have I've made a video before. I was driving into work one morning. I made a video, and it was called "My Thoughts on YouTube." Kind of explained my thoughts on YouTube. So, and this is going to go hand in hand with some of you guys kind of wondered what happened to AG Stacker and stuff like that. So, this is not my first channel. You guys know that. The majority of you guys that are here know this isn't my first channel. I've had two other monetized channels before this one. The first channel I had was a knife channel, and it's a knife review channel, and I had that for quite a while, and it was a pretty big channel. That was like part of the cooking, prepping community, knife community. So that being said, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I've been making videos for a long time. I've been following people for a long time. So the reason I shut that channel down was because of YouTube policies. I could have chose to stay, but I did not want to go with their policies that they put into play. And I think a couple of people know what I'm talking about. I know SNC, I've talked to you about this before. So that is the reason why I got rid of that channel. So then I had always followed the silver community and stuff like that, and watched you guys. I've been watching, silver community videos for years and years, long time. And so when I did the AG Stacker channel, I started that channel in, I believe it was the end of 2020, whenever that channel started. And so you guys, most of you guys that are on here probably are familiar with that channel. And so I got rid of that channel. And that channel was also monetized. Probably wasn't as big as my knife channel. I think AG, I think it had maybe around 1,400 subscribers, maybe. So pretty much what it comes down to is, people talk about monetized channels and stuff like that. Then the question is, why would someone that has a monetized channel want to get rid of their channel if it's monetized? So I got hassled a lot by like emails. People, email me, hey, you want to do this or show this on your channel? And, in my opinion, people in the community, they always expected something from you as far as, videos coming out or consistency or this and that. So what it does, it becomes a job, and it becomes kind of a hassle. I still get emails to AG Stacker about people wanting to do, me to show their stuff on the channel, or do I want to do the whatever it is, and the channel's not even there anymore. And I still get that stuff. So to me, YouTube, this is not my passion. Some guys that are full-time YouTubers, and that's what they do, go for it, man. That's fantastic. Whatever you guys want to do. This isn't my drive. I do this for fun. And my video, my thoughts on YouTube, I explained that whenever something that I do as a hobby becomes work and is like, has to be a forced thing, like I have to put something out, I don't like it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. AG, that channel was a very black and white channel. And I wanted to reinvent myself too, so there was a channel some of you guys might remember, and his whole thing was hashtag Small Channel Mafia. If you guys know who that is or remember that, and that too. So like right now, like whenever I first started YouTube, and was following people, like 90% of the people that are on here now we're not there. You know, there's probably 10% of the people that are on YouTube whenever I started. You know, I remember Silverstruck whenever he was like in the hundreds, you know, small. In the Fish at Stacker, you know, Fish, whenever he had his other channel. So, you know, Raven, you know, she was one that, you know, remembers, you know, Fish and those guys. Trident, he was one. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is, for as long as I've been on YouTube, and my thoughts on it, it's, for me, it's just entertainment. That's all it is. And to be able to reinvent myself and do something different, what's cool about it is I can do that. You know, a lot of people, they're like, hey, where'd AG go? And everyone's like freaking out, like, oh, you know, I, at the time, that was it. I was done. I was good. And what I like about this is, if you guys followed my channel at all, you guys knew who the Kansas Kid was. The Kansas Kid had been introduced for a long, long time in that channel. You know, we didn't hide it. Wasn't a secret. You guys knew who it was. So whenever I did this channel, you know, the guys that followed me and really wanted to watch and really, you know, whatever, you guys knew where to come. You guys are already here. And I like that. I've met a lot of great people on YouTube. There's a lot of people I know for a fact that I would have never met in my life if it wasn't for YouTube. And people get to know. So, you know, I'm very thankful for that. You know, YouTube does a lot of good things. For me, anyway, it has. But, you know, whenever there's, you know, you get to a certain point, you know, I'm very, very little drama. I'm very, very cut and dry. I don't like dealing with a bunch of crap, putting a bunch of crap. And, you know, the smaller the channel you have, the less crap you got to deal with. So, you know, so that's pretty much what it is for me. You know, I know a lot of people are talking about, you know, being monetized and getting there. But, you know, it's kind of the opposite. You know, if you get monetized and then you decide not to be monetized, this is just my thinking, guys. This is where I'm coming from. So you guys know, I like the small channels. I like getting to know people, you know. And there's good people. Good people. You know, Southeast Stacker. He's a good one. Silver and Cigars. AMTV. 7 Stacks. You know, Mrs. Silver and Cigars. SGT Stacking. Cherie Ward. Man, all just so many great people. Do it at your own pace. You know, this is the pace I want to go. I think it's cool that, you know, you get to a point, hey, I got to a point where I get monetized. I can say, oh, cool, I did it. But, you know, it's just fun. It's just entertainment. It's nothing else for me. Not my drive, not my passion. You know, my passion is being a chef. I've been a chef for many years. That's what I like to do. That's where I put my energy at. That's where I put my main focus at. You know, that's my livelihood. You know, this is fun. This is fun. You know, and I was watching a video. I can't even remember the channel, who it was, but they were talking about why they hate stacking channels. And it was kind of funny because it went into stuff and he was talking about market analysis and all this stuff and where silver's going and yada yada, whatever. And it's funny because he made the comment, it's like, oh, and they do silly sticker trades and all this stuff. But what he didn't get was the silver community that does all the silly sticker trades and all this stuff. We already know all the crap he's saying. We already know what silver and gold does. We've already done our homework. We don't need to know that crap. We don't need to know statistics and, you know, we get on and check spot price, you know, a couple times a week or something. That's what we need to know. You know, he keeps talking about end of the world, doom and gloom, whatever he's talking about. That's shit we already know. So that's the stuff that is like, I like silliness. I like, ridiculous stuff. I like to see videos that, isn't specific on this is silver, this is where it's going, da 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 da. And, that's like the AG Sector channel. That's kind of, what it, I kind of had. I wasn't like that, but, it's something I always kind of pushed and pumped, and not pumped, but if you guys knew the channel, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but it's funny that just the different mindsets, and the silver community has changed. It really has. It's changed since I first got into it. And if you, I would think that if you ask other people that have been in it for a long time, they could probably agree with me that the silver community has changed, and the people in it have changed. The fundamentals of it are the same, right? But it's changed, and the structure has changed. Good or bad, don't know. Not me to say, but I want to reinvent myself. I want to do something different. I didn't feel like I could do it with the AG channel. So I think you guys kind of get the idea where I'm coming from on that. But yeah, as far as the monetization, it's not my thing because I don't like dealing with all the crap. I don't watch my ratings. I don't watch my views. I don't do any of that stuff. And it goes back to something else too. I don't expect people to comment on every video. I don't. If I don't see people for 6 months, and they're still doing videos, whatever, and they pop up, fantastic. Who was that? Stack That Gold. He's one of them. I mean, he can get busy or something's going on, and we don't see him for a month. Then he pops back up. Hey, man, sorry, haven't touched base with you. Good to see you again. Whatever. I'm the same way. Man, I could go I'm driving to work and I'm listening to your guys' videos, and I get what you're saying in your videos, and I take that information in. But I forget to go back and comment because I'm 5 hours into my day. I get going with something else or whatever it is. So if I forget to come back and comment, it's not that I'm watching your videos. It's that I just keep moving forward is what it is. Just because it's not the fact of that it's like I'm not watching or anything. It's you guys get it. We're busy. This is just fun. I don't spend I don't spend my life on YouTube. I don't spend every waking moment on YouTube. I do watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch really TV or anything. If I watch something, it is YouTube. That's just what I prefer. But yeah. So coming from a different perspective on that, I like to keep it small. I like to keep it manageable and enjoyable, and where it doesn't seem like, man, AG Sector channel I'd have videos on there where I would have, shit, man, I'd have 148 comments on there, and I wanted to respond to everyone. I did, and I wanted to get touch base with everyone, and some of them were bullshit negative comments that I didn't want to deal with, and then it escalated into whatever it is, and then I don't miss that. I don't miss it at all. The people that do follow me, that wanted to continue to follow me, that's why I'm here. Still enjoy doing it. Still like doing it. I just want to make it enjoyable again, because it just got to be where it was so mundane to do it. And if I could reinvent myself, it makes it a lot more fun for me. So, guys, I'll talk to you later.